Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Courtney, start out with a drainage trustee meeting. We have a couple claims. Yeah, there you go. Now we can see it.
Yeah, there was two claims that were submitted for payment. They total $3,485.80. These two claims are the invoices that were presented to you last week.
Okay.
Motion to approve the claims as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Minutes from the last drainage meeting.
All right, minutes from December 2nd, 2024. The Wright County Board of Supervisors met in regular session as trustees of the drainage district with the following members present: Rick Rasmussen, Dean Klug, and Carl Helgevold. Also present were Amanda Meyer, finance manager, and Courtney Morris, drainage administrator. Other interested parties present: Lynn Lukes and Ashley Bosch. Motion by Helgevold and seconded by Rasmussen to call the meeting to order. Motion carried. There were no drainage claims needing approval. Minutes of the previous meeting on November 12th, 2024 were read and approved. There was one work order that was reviewed. Lake Township, section 20 for removal of beaver dams. Morris presented the following two drainage claims, which are listed there, which are submitted this morning as claims. Motion by Rasmussen and seconded by Cluse to adjourn the meeting. Motion carried.
Any additions or corrections? Nothing will stand approved as read. Your second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor to adjourn the trustees meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay, go right into our supervisors meeting. We have a motion to approve the tentative agenda.
Go move. Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Betty, you read the minutes from last week.
December 2nd, 2024. The Board of Supervisors met as Drainage District trustees. To view the minutes from the drainage meeting, see Drainage District minutes on the county website. Chairman Helgevold called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9:02 a.m. Members present were Cluse, Rasmussen, and Helgevold. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Cluse to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of November 25th, 2024 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, presented Resolution 2024-33, allowing Clemens to sign on behalf of the Board of Supervisors for the bridge replacement for Bridge 210, which is the Voss Quarry on C-70. Motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen to approve Resolution 2024-33, the award contract for project HDP-CO99, parentheses 103-6B-99. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-33 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see the entire resolution in its entirety. Clemens gave an update on secondary roads. There were 18 work orders completed last week. Blade operators installed their snow equipment for winter preparations. Crews continued to inventory culverts and completed ditch burning in troubled areas. Motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections? Not, they will stand approved as read. Claims have been around. Open forum for the public. Anybody here or online wish to address the board? Moving on. Monthly report from the Wright County Sheriff for November. Okay, county car service and mileage, $1,337.74. Weapons permit, new and renewed, $440. Copy fees, $34, for a total of $1,811.74.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. There you go, Betty. Daryl Stevens, engagement letter to go over with us.
Good morning. You received your packet a communication from the Allers Clooney firm in Des Moines. This is an engagement letter that will allow to set up an urban renewal district on a prospect that I'm currently working with to retain them and to encourage them to base in Wright County. We are now, Amanda and I have used the Allers firm before, and I'm very familiar with Jenna and Nathan, that's her colleague at the firm. Again, this is the first step in the prospect, landing the prospect. I currently am working with the county assessor on a valuation and minimum assessment agreement for the prospect. And also that in communication with the city of Woolstock, because it's within the 2-mile radius. The total fee for the firm for the engagement letter, set up their urban renewal plan and the development agreement is $5,500. That would be the ceiling amount. If we do not pursue it, it will be based on per hour basis.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any further discussion? No? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Thank you. Good luck. Adam, secondary roads update.
I'll do it. So, last week, we had our blade operators out recording the crowns. Already. I need to put it somewhere else. So what the guys are doing is we have cross slopes in our machines on the motor graders. But what we did is we got some other cross slopes that aren't attached to the machine. They're we just got them off of Amazon. They'll show the guys. We actually put them on a mount in the vehicle, and we have them going out and driving all their routes.
Sorry.
We have them going out and doing a recording of all their routes, just to really kind of put into perspective what their cross slopes are out there, right? Some of the guys maybe are just blade to blade, right? And we want to make sure that they understand that, hey, this area may need more help than over here. I'm doing good with my 4 to 6% over here, but oh wow, I'm 2 or I'm 10. So we have that going on right now, just to get an idea of game plan coming into the spring. So that's what they're kind of doing. Do you have a question? Sorry.
When you talk about cross slope, it's to develop crown on the roads, right? So
To shed the
they'll
water.
drain.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
So we aim for a 4 to 6% cross slope. If you start seeing on the 4%, you'll start almost seeing 3 tracks of people's wheel tracks,
Yeah.
because they feel comfortable driving over there. On your higher cross slopes, you only see the 2 because they want to straddle that crown or the center line. Where we start seeing problems, real big problems, is when we have excessive crown, where we'll start seeing secondary ditches because the guys are cutting on their toe too much onto that shoulder line. So they might have to cut on their heel at the center line to bring that and fill that gutter in.
Okay.
So we're trying to get away from that, trying to make them more cognizant of what they're seeing out there. And it's a perfect time to do it because their roads are right where they're going to be. They're not going to try to cut them now. We're not going to, so they're going out and doing a recording. They're going to pull that back in. I've talked to our ADL company that we use to start thinking about a process to put a sensor on the motor grader that will track it live time. So, and he said that there's a tape sensor where you can put it on the hydraulic pistons, and when the hydraulic piston goes out, it pulls that tape out, and we can get a digital readout of that. So, it's just, it would be almost the same sensor, hydraulic sensor or tape sensor that we put on our spinners, our plow up, down, blade up, down, that's what, so.
And also with some of your heavier crowns, I know there's been numerous farmers holler at me because they get stuck pulling out.
Yeah, we've had people call when they're hauling a low boy in certain areas that they'll high center that right there. So we want like I said, we want to make the guys more cognizant. I mean, we see it. We want them to kind of recognize it and be more cognizant of it. So, we did have a call out last week, for some, snow that fell, not too much, but we had to go out and do sand intersections and hills. Trucks were also doing the culvert inspections. They got 2 more done. So we have Boone, Liberty, Eagle Grove, Troy, Pleasant, Iowa, and Vernon done. That's all going into our Google file, and then we'll transfer it to our culvert management program, that we have through the Service Bureau. 26 work orders completed. Majority of those were the signs, and some repair. I think that they are done, or close to being done with the detour, for the Lost Quarry Bridge. So, which is nice. There was quite a few signs that they had to put through the city of Eagle Grove. And then obviously we had the weather. So, any other questions?
Are you starting on the bridge?
We don't know yet. I just signed the contract last week, so I did see one of my contacts for PCI at my conference last week, but by law, I can't talk to them. So
Yeah.
I wasn't going to, do that until they signed the contract, and then we'll know.
Well,
So
you wanna know?
I do wanna know. I really did. I really.
They're aiming to start soon.
I hope so. I kind of hope so, because we have an issue of, Topeka Shiner on this bridge. So if they come in April, when the late start date is, they only get to work for like 2-3 weeks. And then they have to shut down if they're doing any work inside in the stream. So then that would shut down all the way until August. The other caveat is that I'm hoping that they come in, because we are letting 2 bridges in March that hopefully they're strong on their, they put pen to paper real quick, and can see that, hey, there's not mobilization there. I can't tell them to do that. I can't talk to them about it, but they're already here, which would be nice.
Yeah.
If they came in April and they said, hey, we gotta leave Quarry Bridge, but we can go do the 2 up by Belmont, one by Rowan, one by Belmont in that time frame.
Yeah.
And then come back to it. PCI is very good. They've been very good to us about putting box culverts in. They're very quick at that. One of those is a box culvert that's by Rowan, north of Rowan, and the other one's another bridge. So, hopefully they can, if it was me, I would be like, oh, okay, I can get 3 for the price of 1, maybe. So hopefully. Who knows?
Okay.
I'll let you guys know as soon as I possibly know when they're coming in. So, but hopefully that'll be in the next few weeks. That's all I have.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay. Old business, new business update on meetings.
Other than our drainage that we had in Fort Dodge. And what was the other one? we had?
District 2
District
supervisors.
2,
Supervisors meeting.
for Thursday.
I thought that went well. I was pleased with the number of representatives and senators that showed up for that. They seem to be, willing to listen.
It'll be interesting this year.
It'll be very
I think
interesting.
there could be some movement there.
Yeah. Oh.
And we have daybreak tour at 1 o'clock,
Yeah,
and then on Thursday,
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Prestige, and then lunch at 11:30.
and we have a workshop immediately following this, right? The only other, old business is, I know that this is your last in-person meeting, Carl,
Yep.
and Rick and I would like to recognize, I think it's been 12 years,
14.
14 years of service that, you provided to the county, and, very much appreciated. Your knowledge base will be sorely missed, that's for sure.
You guys are fine. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
we are adjourned.